Welcome to the round of 8. Welcome to the playoffs of the maraleCup number 7. We're on Pillars of Gold as the first match, or as the first playground. In the bottom left, we have the player. For Primal Alpha 0, it is Dronehard. Top right hand corner, his opponent for this series, Alpha X, Exostriker. And for the Protoss, we do see a Stargate already, so the usual gateway nexus cybercore thing into the Stargate. Let's see if we're going to see some void rays. Might be a thing lately, right? For the Zerg, it was expansion first, and we already have the third base on the way. Let's take a look at the Adept now. What he can do, we'll not get the first drone, but the second one is his ones to take out. Very nice save here. Oh, the drone over there gets away. Okay, Spore Crawler's on the way. So he seems to be expecting the right thing. And yeah, as you see, there was no Void Ray before. Maybe it's coming up afterwards. Just take down the Overlords. Could be a thing. But still, he's going for his second Oracle. Yeah, on the other side, not that much to tell you guys. It's another Queen coming up. But yeah, that's everything he needs, I guess. Against one Oracle, that should be alright. Overlord going into the main base. The Oracle not really getting anything done here. It's, yeah, one Queen, one Spore. That's enough. Overlord though. Okay, seems like it doesn't want to go in any further. He wants to save this up, I guess. Second Oracle is out and now the Phoenix comes. Then the production tab. So now would be the time to go in. I mean, this Stargate is kind of scouted anyways, so it's not going to be a surprise at all if there was a Phoenix to show up or something. But yeah, you see, third base has no Spore Crawler. This means happy time for all these Oracles, all the two of them. But yeah, 9 kills, that's quite nice. The Queen is like, oh, I can't do it, but I'm so slow. And yeah, that's essentially it. 9 drone kills, that's quite nice. At least for the Protoss player. Dronehard now has to make his name shine. And yeah, oh, one Oracle goes down though. Exostriker trying to get in, trading one Oracle then for 2 drones. So now we see Twilight is there, Zealot Charge is on the way, we have no further tech being made before that, and we have the Wall Prism coming out as we speak. And yeah, what's the plan? Does he go for Zealot Charge and Arcan push? With the Templar's Archive, that might be a thing. Haven't seen that in a while actually, and it's also delayed because the Stargate was there first. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking that it could work. Roach Warren is just about to finish, so there will not be a big amount of roaches actually. This is 2 Arcans already. So Arcan drop first, and yeah, these Adepts holding the third. But the Zerglings already aiming for some workers here. That's quite nice. Let's take a look at the Arcans in the meantime. Going into the main base. The Queen has no chance. Second Queen comes over to help. Number 3 and 4 as well. And now we have the first Warpins, Zealots, and there's the Force Field. So first Queen goes down. Second one is pretty slow here. She can't do a thing. Force Field is there. The Wall Prism was forced out of the way at least. So yeah, it needs to go down. But we have the next sentry, and he would be able to take the next Force Field and block the choke again. And yeah, I mean, this looks kind of bad for Dronehard, doesn't it? Okay, Force Field is a little bit late, but there's more Zealots. The Zerglings are not going to have a big chance here. The Roaches are stuck behind the Force Field. One is trying to get through here, and one does actually. Next sentry is coming in. He again goes for the choke. And yeah, still very strong power move here with the War Prism into the main base. And Dronehard seems to be having very, very big, serious problems with this. The Queen almost down. We have the sentries that are trying to melt down everything with their little lasers. And in the meantime, we have the main base mineral line under attack by these zealots. So yeah, next force field takes down 2 more roaches. Next weapon with zealots also means that it's going to be more power in the main base for Exostriker. Dronehard in the meantime goes for the base on the right hand side, so he's replacing everything he has. He's not going tier 2 at the moment at any spot. Oh, this Queen will not have a good time here. 16 drones went down in the meantime. We are at 68 for the Protoss against like 45 for the Zerg. We have a Spire on the way now, but is he going to be able to hold here? It looks very, very unlikely. It's like 55, more than 50, about like 20 for Dronehard left. And yeah, now the next weapons will be there. We have no anti-air except for the Spore Crawlers, no Queens. Okay, there's one actually somewhere, but that's not enough. GG has been called. 1-0 for Exostriker. Map 2 will be played on Ice and Chrome. We're in the bottom left with the Zerg player for Primal Alpha 0. It's Dronehard, down 1 map, starting this off with the expansion first. Top right, the Protoss in the lead. Match point for this guy. It's Exostriker, and he's starting with the gateway, most likely into expansion. He has the scout on the other side, so he sees expansion first, so I guess yeah, it's Nexus before Cybercore, and that's it. Okay, so what might we see on this map? I mean, we saw Dronehard staying on Zerglings for quite long in map number 1. And yeah, might we see it again here? I'm not so sure, to be honest. I could imagine Muta builds, obviously, but yeah, faster roaches to just be able to defend, I guess, is a thing that could be real as well. And for the Protoss, I mean, the Oracles, they worked out quite nice, especially at the 3rd base. I mean, the first one that was alone going into the main was not going to take anything, but the one at the 3rd base that took down, I think it was 9 in game 1, that's a good thing. And you see Exostriker just delaying the 3rd base a little bit, but Zerglings are there, so it's yeah, it's an annoying thing, but it's not the end of the game. And it will be Stargate again for Exostriker. Yeah, Adept coming in. Zergling dance, and the Adept doesn't get it. There we go, and there's one spore, their second drone goes down after getting damaged. And the 3rd one also, oh wait, another good save. And the Adept gets out. So nothing else to do there. Okay, this is Oracle number 1. It's about to finish, so let's see what it can do. I guess it's not that much. I mean, mostly we have 1 Oracle, that is not going to kill that much, but as soon as we have 2, that's making the story change a little bit. Oh, and it's going in, but the Queen might be there. Yeah, Queen is there. No Spore Crawler this time though, so you see, number 2, number 3, he's getting a few more kills, so that's quite nice. And the Oracle gets away. 6 kills with 1 Oracle alone, that's very good. And yeah, I'm not sure why Dronehard was not adding Spore Crawlers this time. Maybe he was expecting something else, or most likely he was. He was not scouting into the main base at all. So yeah, maybe a little bit of a mistake there to not go in with the Overlord, to not sacrifice the Overlord for the scout. But it's easy to speak as we see everything, right? We have some creep spread starting, so I actually don't expect any mutas here, or do we? He's going tier 2, he's going Evo Chamber, but yeah, Rotron is there. And if we have creep spread, it mostly means Zerg players going for ground forces, right? And the oracles are coming in again. Oh boy, they already have 7, 10, 11. What is happening, guys? All these oracles, they do so much for Exostriker. Wow, 12 more kills, 19 in total. That's a lot to take. Maybe Dronehard might not help in that case. Okay, third base for Exostriker in the meantime, was started and is about to finish in the moment. We have Stalker Blink coming in. And the first model is on the way. Forge finishing as well. And now we actually have the Spire to come up. I'm not so sure if that's the right choice. I mean, we know that Exostriker has a Stargate. So the possibility of building Phoenix is pretty much there. And yeah, with this, I don't know. Does it really make sense to go Spire or potentially Mutas? Or would it be making more sense to just go Hydras? At least he's going for the fourth base to not fall behind on that regard. And has some Zerglings out on the map to scout. This Overlord is still alive. No Phoenix there, so everything's fine for the Overlords. This one also being there. But Exostriker seems to be gearing up a little bit. Some Stalkers, some Sentries. And the Oracles, yeah, we're just going to follow the Oracles. See if they can get anything or which scouts they're going to take. But yeah, they would just go out, go left. They saw the Roach Ravager army, I guess. And now they scout the Spire as well. And as soon as the Spire was finished, was scouted, we have the Phoenix production starting. So yeah, he kind of has that in mind. Okay, fourth base for Exostriker starting. Fourth base for Dronehard, yeah. It is there, let's say it's there. The army count looks a little bit better for Dronehard. Even some more units will be coming in. 30 Zerglings in the production now. And it seems like, yeah, he scouts this one. Overlord will go down against the Phoenix that are already there. But then again, fourth base might go down as soon as we have this army hitting in. Because what else might he do? We have a lot of units here at the third. But they will not be there in time to take down this expansion, right? And we still have Phoenix in production, and there's not a single muta being built. It will be, or it could be Corruptors against the Colossus that we actually have on the map for Exostriker. And now we see this base under attack. We have the army coming over to the left, and he's actually not going for the Nexus that fast. I'm not sure if he's... Oh, this might be a very big mistake to stay that long. I mean, if he would have gone for the Nexus immediately, that would have worked out quite nicely. But now it looks like... Oh, we have the run by on the right hand side. Force fields are good. Zerglings are there. Let's see if that's going to be enough. And if the Baneling connects, it might actually be the case. And they kind of do. And it's 70 over 40 army supply. We have some Ravages left. We have the Phoenix trying to help at least with lifting. And we have some more Zealots to be there as the defense. Still, Dronehard is ahead in terms of army supply, but all of this is in production. All of this is on the way over, so it's not going to help that much. And yeah, we see, yeah, the army of Exostriker is down to 1 Colossus, 3 Stalkers, and 2 Zealots. And let's say, yeah, the Phoenix and Oracles, they are some helpers, but they're not the main damage output, let's say. On the other side, it's a lot of Zerglings and some Roaches as well. Now we have the Queen getting lifted, Corruptor spawning, but 1 against 6, that's an unfair match. And even, I mean, if you're not attacking, it's not fair anyways. Okay, units getting across the map. We have the Colossus doing a really good job, and now he has to move forward. There's a lot of Stalkers coming in on the right. Can he go through? The shield battery is going to finish. Overcharge will be taken immediately. We have the Corrupt that's just straight going across the map, so he's not caring about the Phoenix on the other side. He just does what he wants to do here, and it's taking on the Colossus, but the overcharge battery, it's doing such a big work here for Exostriker. And you see, it's 70 over 50 army supply. Dronehard has to go back. The Corruptor is trying to deal with the Phoenix a bit, I guess. No, not really. Now they turn around and everything goes back home. So yeah, the second push wasn't really that successful. We had a very good attack with Phoenix and Oracles here at the 4th base, taking down some workers. Workers kill count in total is 28, so that's quite good for the Protoss players. Exostriker here. And yeah, he's still out on the map. Phoenix are pretty much mobile and they can just fly across as much as they want. And now, yeah, army-wise, Dronehard is down to 50 army supply, while we have the double on the other side. It's a few Corruptors, it's some Roaches, but what are Roaches going to do against this army? It looks pretty good for Exostriker here, while he's taking the approach to go for the 3rd base of his opponent. Yeah, there's Queen almost a one-shot, and there's not even a fight. It's a GG from Dronehard, and this means we have Exostriker with a 2-0 victory, so he advances to the semifinals.